Hey guys, welcome to Phifie'S Kitchen. It is still your favorite girl, Ophelia. Now on today's episode, I'm going to be doing a quick review on the Betty Crocker cake mix. And I'm just going to see how easy this is to do. So if you don't have an idea on how to bake a cake or something, and perhaps it's your birthday in this quarantine period, maybe you can think about getting yourself some Betty Crocker. But let's see how this turns out. So stay tuned.
So guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, give it a smashing like, subscribe guys, also click on the notification bell so you get to know when I post the next video, and of course share to your family and friends. Welcome beautiful people to yet another episode. We're now on episode 10. As you can see guys, I have here a Betty Crocker cake that I transformed into a homemade cake. If you are new into baking, then most definitely this video is for you. So if you have no idea how to bake, where to start from, what to do, I feel like starting off with a cake mix is really not a bad idea, you know. For this video, I'm just doing on my honest opinion on the Betty Crocker cake mix. It is not a sponsored video or a paid video, so it's just my own opinion. Again, this video is subjective, okay, because it's just my views. I am a little bit biased. I don't really like sugar that much, but I'm just a girl who really loves cake, you know, cupcakes, a little bit of sweet, but not too much sweet. One of the pros of using the Betty Crocker cake mix is that it's really easy. So it's easy to make, it's easy to follow the instructions, it's simple, the ingredients are easy to find, you know, you just have a few ingredients to use as well. So I feel like if you're new into baking or you're probably a disaster as a chef, it's going to be super easy for you. For the people who don't like to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, you know, to cook or bake in general, you're definitely going to like to invest in getting cake mixes. The Betty Crocker cake, it's super easy, like I said before, so it's not time consuming at all. You just need to follow the instructions, you know, put it in your pan and then, you know, just put it straight away in the oven. And the baking time as well doesn't take a lot of time. So, you know, prep time is not long. Baking time, all you need to do is just bake it in for about 22 minutes or 25, depending on what the pack itself says. Now, one way to transform a box cake into a homemade type of cake is literally by, you know, touching up or changing the icing or the frosting itself. So my brother here helped me. He made a lemon cream cheese frosting. Here is a link to watch how Chef Rob makes a lemon cream cheese frosting for this particular recipe. This brings me to another thing I actually like about the Betty Crocker cake so far, which is you can completely change or touch up the flavour of the cake. So you can do this by adding some apples or maybe apple flavour. You can add some lemon zest, orange zest, cinnamon, or, you know, just any flavouring of your choice. I think this is a bonus, mainly just because you're going to have a completely different cake from what you originally started. Did I forget to mention? They rise just the right amount. I feel like with the Betty Crocker cake mix, you literally cannot go wrong with it. So if you really, like I said, don't know how to go about baking or anything, you're definitely going to come up with just the perfect type of cake. That's just it. It's going to turn out perfect regardless of how you mix it or just obviously following the instructions, but regardless of how you put all the ingredients together, the cake is going to turn out to be fluffy. It's going to turn out to be amazing, you know, rich in flavor, rich in taste. So I feel like that's really a good thing about using the Betty Crocker cake mix, because again, you can also deceive your family members and friends, okay? The cake is great for parties. It's also great for afternoon tea. It's great for any celebration that you're having. So I can imagine now that we are in a pandemic, that, you know, you could definitely just get yourself a cake mix, a Betty Crocker cake mix. If it's your birthday, you can bake yourself a cake. You know, you don't really have to spend so much money to get like a professional to make your birthday cake. It's still going to taste right, and you just touch it up and make it your own way. So I feel like that's actually pretty good as well. You know, it tastes great as well without any additional toppings. So now I'm adding, you know, a topping to it, as you can see. But if you really just want to eat it that way, you can eat it that way. I would say for the zesty lemon, I really like the fact that, you know, you could definitely taste the lemon in the cake. So without putting any toppings or any lemon in it, you can definitely taste it. So that was really a bonus for me. I would definitely recommend the zesty lemon cake mix. It didn't really taste too sweet as well, which I feel like it's a really good thing, because I'm not so much into sugar. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like sweet too much. So the zesty lemon cake for me was a bonus. The zesty lemon cake for me was good. Now, before you guys come for me, because, you know, as you can see, I just left the sides the way they look. I didn't really cut it and put it in the right shape. I'm just going to say, it's okay, you don't have to come for me. I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to leave it this way. You know, when you're making a family homemade cake and you're just doing it, like, it's not too perfect. I feel like there's beauty in imperfections, and I just wanted the cake to look that way, to be honest. So I didn't really want to stress myself too much about cutting the sides and then doing it proper and perfect and all that. But yeah, so don't come for me, okay? The cake tasted really, really good, which is what matters, okay? Now, if you want to spice, you know, the zesty lemon cake a bit, guys, go ahead and put in some zesty lemon on the top end, as I have done in the video. Just go ahead and put in some zesty lemon. You can also go ahead and just play around with perhaps some nuts, for example, almond nuts, or just whatever type of nuts you want to put in. I just wanted to just do something that was quite simple. So if you're a beginner, most definitely, guys, try this recipe. Try what I'm doing. It's super easy, and you are definitely gonna have yourself like a birthday cake, or if your family members are coming over and they just want some kind of dessert later on after dinner, lunch, or just in general, then of course you've got yourself a zesty lemon cake there. So it's quite interesting. It's a quick and easy recipe, and I'm gonna give that one to Betty Crocker. Looking back, guys, I'll probably say I didn't really put a lot of effort into the cutting of the lemon, because as you can see, some sides are big and some sides are, thin. But to be honest, guys, I didn't really put a lot of effort into that. I just wanted to put lemon on it so it looks really nice. But I'm going to give it to Betty Crocker for the zesty lemon cake. It tasted really good, guys, and I would definitely recommend you using your own frosting. I'll definitely recommend you using your own frosting because it just made it taste so good, like a homemade cake. Let's get started, guys, to the second part of the video where I am making the velvety vanilla cake. So guys, I am going to be a bit biased because I am very much pro zesty lemon cake. You can never go wrong with a lemon cake, zesty lemon cake. But for the velvety vanilla cake, I'm not really a fan. So if I was to rate the zesty lemon with the homemade frosting, I would give this about an 8 out of 10. It was just so delightful, it was just good. If I was to rate this one, the velvety vanilla, I would give it a 4 out of 10. It's just me, and I feel like it's just because I found it to be too sweet. Giving it a 4 out of 10, and that is mainly because I added the Betty Crocker buttercream icing to it. I feel like if you probably make your own frosting or icing with it, it will taste good. It will taste so much more better, in my opinion. But I've never actually tried a different frosting, like a homemade frosting with the velvety vanilla before. I've only just had it on its own without any toppings, and for me, I felt like it was just perfect. So if you just want like a regular vanilla cake that you can have with tea, or you can have for afternoon tea with your friends, just a random normal vanilla cake, then most definitely Betty Crocker, yeah, they top it up with just making a regular vanilla. But I feel because vanilla itself is quite sweet, okay, and you have a lot of vanilla as well, and the buttercream is a vanilla flavored buttercream. Adding all of that together, including icing sugar, which was recommended looking at the pack itself. As you can see, I'm adding icing sugar to it. Adding icing sugar to it, I felt like it was too sweet. It just became too sweet. And my family members, when they tried it, my friends, they just felt like, nah, this cake was just too sweet. So in my honest opinion, guys, I would be giving the zesty lemon cake, the win for this particular one. Yeah. But all the same, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you guys in the comments section down below. Feel free to also leave your comments and your reviews. See ya.
So thank you guys very much for subscribing. The people who are subscribed already, thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the comment section down below.